What a good day to stretch my legs. Welcome back, true believers and spectacular Spidey fans, to another infectious installment of Radioactive Replay Part 9 of The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I know this video is extremely overdue, but again, I've been busy, and if you guys did not know, this video is actually being recorded before Paris Games Week, so if we actually do in fact get something there, I'm really looking forward to it. But I have been working on a lot of collaborations lately with a lot of awesome Spidey Squad members. Specifically, I did one with Ranny. We talked about the character speculations that could happen in the game, and also a lot of other Spidey Squad members speculating about Peter Parker gameplay. And if we do in fact get Peter Parker gameplay at Paris Games Week, yes, yes. But anyways, in Part 9, we're just going to do all the races in the city. No main mission, of course, no going after Carnage just yet. We're just going to do all the main races and just kind of ramble on about some stuff that I'm excited about. Maybe some Spider-Man stuff or other game stuff or, yeah, so let's just get on to it. And also just kind of talk about more of this game, just, this game in general. Like, I just keep going back and forth, seeing more of, you know, the Spider-Man PS4 trailer and gameplay demo and everything. And I'm just, like, seeing this, like, right now, and I'm like, why? Why? Just, why do we need this game? Like, why does this game exist? Why did Activision allow this game to happen? It's just, like, it just makes me so sad. Just, like, seeing the graphics of this game compared to what it is for Spider-Man PS4, and I'm just like, wow, I can't even deal, guys. I don't know. I can't. I just can't. I just need a game like Spider-Man PS4 in my life right now, and just kind of to go over other games I'm excited for. Besides Spider-Man, of course, is, I would say maybe, Assassin's Creed Origins. You know, I love Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed's a really cool series. I just really hope that Egypt is actually a place that I want to explore in, because the reason why I love Brotherhood so much, that's why Brotherhood's, you know, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is my favorite Assassin's Creed game, is because it's Rome, and Rome was so lively. You have all these great Italian Renaissance type of, you know, landmarks like the Colosseum, and especially the villain in the game with Cesare Borgia being the main antagonist of that game was great. The story was excellent in that game. The fact, again, like, they really did do a good job of balancing out the Desmond gameplay with the, you know, Ezio gameplay. Maybe if the Spider-Man PS4 gameplay, which we all hope is free roam, if it's not free roam, I really hope that the linear gameplay, like, if it is linear, I hope that, you know, it offers a lot of variety and a lot of functions of, like, you know, fun. Like, because if it is linear, and, like, say, for example, in the Peter Parker gameplay, we get to walk around, like, in this game, we can walk around, you know, Peter's house, like Aunt May's house. So, again, Peter Parker's apartment is confirmed to be in the game. So if we can, you know, walk around in there as Peter Parker, hopefully there is stuff to do besides just, you know, I'm assuming maybe upgrading yourself, or, you know, I'm assuming also maybe change suits. Because, again, Insomniac Games have confirmed that alternate suits are in the game. We don't know about suit customization, but alternate suits are confirmed. But, yeah, you know, I just hope there's a lot of differentiation, variety, and just fun for the game. And given what the graphics look like for Spider-Man, I really wonder how Peter Parker, again, is going to look in the game. That's what we're all wondering for. Again, glitches, please stop. Yeah, you know, I have no idea. Since he is 23 years old, he's been Spider-Man for 8 years, he just graduated college, I have no idea how he could look like. Definitely not like this game where they tried to make him look like Andrew Garfield, and they did not do good of a job with that department. As you see me always, you know, kind of post funny things about his eyes on Twitter. Like, his eyes are always the most scariest part of the character model for Peter in this game. And, you know, I just really hope it offers a lot of unique aspects about Peter Parker's design. And also kind of what we tried to talk about in the Peter Parker gameplay speculation is his love interest. Again, is it going to be Mary Jane? Is it going to be Liz Allen, maybe? Is it going to be, you know, who is it? You know, Gwen Stacy, if she's not dead in this universe, I don't know. But again, I want a lot of, you know, hopefully if there is one specific love interest, hopefully we get to see, maybe if there's multiple love interests. I know that seems like, you know, The Bachelor, Spider-Man edition, you know, but, like, who knows? Like, again, this kind of goes back to what we talked about in the Peter Parker gameplay speculation, is like Sims with Spider-Man. Like, maybe you can go on a date with Mary Jane, or maybe you can go on a date with Gwen Stacy, or maybe even go on a date with, you know, Liz Allen, or, if, you know, even if my girl, Felicia Hardy, if she is in this game, please, that would offer a lot of unique aspects about, seeing Felicia Hardy maybe being a love interest for Spider-Man instead of a villain. And if she is Black Cat, we don't know if she is actually Black Cat or not in this game, if she is in fact in this game. And that also kind of refers to the poster board. In the 2017 gameplay demo, we saw the Felicia Hardy poster board, or whatever it is, like a poster board of Get Into the Black. Some people say it's Mary Jane, some people say it is Felicia Hardy. I don't know, you know, if it is Mary Jane, then she is a model in this universe. That'd be interesting. If it is Felicia Hardy, then that's really interesting. Because again, if Felicia Hardy and you know, Peter Parker are in this game together, maybe they have a history that we can explore and kind of, you know, see the background of. Maybe Peter Parker knew Felicia Hardy when he was younger, like maybe when he was like, you know, 16 years old as Spider-Man. Who knows? That would be really cool to see. And again, we'll give a lot of history and background to this incarnation of Spider-Man in the game. And wow, glitches beyond glitches, and I didn't even bring it up because I'm just really going into hardcore Spider-Man PS4 speculation right now. But yes, you guys voted for the big time suit. I'll be running polls on Twitter. Right now, I also, on like the time I'm recording this video is like, I would say October 29th, I believe it is, or something like that. It's definitely before Paris Games Week, just know that. I put a poll on Twitter for Spider-Man Noir and Big Time Spider-Man are possible choices that you can do. Spider-Man Noir is winning hands down for the arcade mode. And this one, it won for the races, so yeah. And kind of to talk about the races, as you've just seen me do this entire time, I haven't even done any, like, web swinging. Like, you know how they just said in the beginning there, like, oh, you know, make sure that you, you know, web swing through these rings. No, all you have to do is web rush through it. And it's just really, really sad. Again, these races aren't challenging, they're not fun, and the reward, you want to know what the reward is for completing all these challenging, very intense races? You get Hornet. You get Hornet as a skin. It's so bad. Why Hornet, Beanox? Do you hate your fans? Do you hate the people playing this game? If you guys like Hornet, good for you. If you hate him, then you're me, because I despise Hornet. I think it's a really bad design. Again, I know it's the Identity Crisis storyline from the comics, but still, it's hashtag not my Spider-Man. The Hornet, hashtag not my costume. Whatever. Yeah, you know, again, what could possibly be the alternate suits that we have in this game? I'm assuming maybe Black Suit Spider-Man. I really hope, even though Insomniac Games have confirmed no symbiote in the game, so the symbiote will not be a part of the game. Again, hopefully, though, the Black Suit can be an alternate suit, and some of you guys have been asking me, like, maybe how can we get these alternate suits in the game? Well, in Sunset Overdrive, the way that you upgrade your character is actually doing side missions and gaining collectibles,
that was awesome.
which is very interesting and offers a lot of a challenge to the players playing the game. So, in Sunset Overdrive, there were, like, collectibles like TP, balloons, maybe, and I think, like, stuffed mascots of something. I don't know, those were the balloons, but I thought, pretty sure there was something else as well. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, again, it offers a lot of a challenge, because that's the main thing I want everybody is, in fact, a challenge for the game. Hopefully, there is, in fact, a difficulty setting in the game, because in Ratchet & Clank, there was, in fact, a difficulty setting and New Game Plus and all that good stuff. So I want that same thing to happen for Spider-Man PS4. And again, that also goes for, like, the collectibles. Like, in Ultimate Spider-Man, that's the hardest challenge ever for any Spider-Man game, is gaining all those stupid tokens and completing all the side missions in the game, all the combat tours, all the races, all the Johnny Storm races, and all the city events. Like it said, like, oh, complete over, like, 100 city events, something like that. So again, I really hope that that would offer a lot of challenge for the player and offer a lot of people to keep playing the game once they do, in fact, beat the main story. I really hope that we don't do the main story mission here. Okay, good. I just want to do this race. I didn't want to execute that cutscene right there with that cop, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know. Other games, Sucker Punch. Again, what the heck is Sucker Punch working on? I have no idea. Again, this video is being recorded before Paris Games Week, so if we do get, in fact, a, you know, announcement of Sucker Punch's game, but I doubt. I think they would save that for PSX. I hope, you get, again, like, is it an Iron Man game? Are they, in fact, working on the superhero game? Because they've said it's a new IP. It's not Sly Cooper 5. It's not Infamous 4. I don't know. I have no idea what it could be, but I really do hope it is going to be a Iron Man game. But again, even though Square Enix is working on the Avengers project with Crystal Dynamics, I don't think that we would get a solo Iron Man game that would be exclusive to the PS4, because again, Sucker Punch always makes games that are exclusive to PlayStation 4, and yeah, I don't think Iron Man would be a character that would be an exclusive title for PlayStation, but again, who knows. Games that I really want, and hopefully you guys may want to see me play on the channel. A lot of you guys saying for Halloween I should play Batman Arkham Knight. I do have it. We shall see, but again, I'm already planning to play Prototype Playback, which, yes, again, even though I am doing a lot of these parts for Radioactive Replay, Prototype Playback is still going to happen. Once I do, in fact, beat this game, we're going to continue with Prototype Playback, because after I beat this game, the next Spider-Man games are on the PS2 and PS1. Because we've done all the Spider-Man games on the PS3 and the Xbox 360, and then this game is on the PS4. So that would be all the games for, like, the current gen / next gen, you know, titles of Spider-Man. So the next game would be on the PS2, and I won't say what it is that I will be playing for the PS2 for a Spider-Man game, but just know it's not Ultimate Spider-Man. I know that might be sad for you guys, but again, it's going to be a giant payoff. What I'm going to try and do is Ultimate Spider-Man might be like the very big finale for Radioactive Replay, and I'm going to try to live stream it and see if you guys actually want to try and do that. Maybe you might want to ask me some questions about my personal life, or just, you know, my taste in Spider-Man games or comics and stuff like that. And yeah, I think Q&A type thing, a live stream while playing Ultimate Spider-Man would be very cool, and it would be like the big finale for Radioactive Replay, and then the next one would be Spider-Man PS4. Now again, I am, in fact, going to do a Radioactive Replay of Spider-Man PS4. Now, what I mean by that is, of course, like, how can I replay a game that's new? So what I mean by that is I'm going to buy the game. I'm going to play it my first time at my own time. I'm not going to do a playthrough of it where I'm going to, you know, it's like you won't see, like, oh, for example, if Spider-Man and Mr. Negative fight in the subway, you're not going to hear my reaction the first time of them doing that. I'll just be, like, you know, replaying that scene of the game when I replay the game overall. Because I want to experience this game, you know, the first time, because you know, how far I've come on my channel, how far the Spidey Squad's come, and I feel like, personally, for me, I feel like it would be a bit disrespectful playing the game on, like, the YouTube channel, doing a live playthrough. Like, you wouldn't be fully grasping the story, you wouldn't appreciate this game for what it is, with the graphics and the passion that Insomniac Games has been putting into this game since, you know, ever since its announcement. And, you know, again, me, personally, from how far I've come as a person and as a YouTuber, I think playing the game live would be very weird. However, I might make an ultimatum for you guys. And what it is that that's basically a compromise. So what the compromise might be is that, say I buy the game.
What I always wanted.
I buy it, I pick it up, it's in my hands. Then, what I might do is play the very first mission of the game live. And then you could see my live reaction to the game, my very first impressions, what I think about it. Like, you know, hear me freaking out and fanboying out over every scene. Obviously, when the game plays, I would be quiet during the cutscenes, because it's, you know, for Spider-Man PS4, of course, so of course I would shut my mouth, because I would want to hear it myself, of course. But I think that would be cool, because that way you guys could hear my thoughts, and, you know, this journey we've been on together for so long, and I think it would be a giant payoff for you guys, hearing my thoughts of the game, and also just, you know, having me experience it for the first time with you guys. I think would be something very special, and I will see if I can do that again. But I will not try and do the full game. The full game playthrough, I don't think I could do that. That would be too much for me. And again, like when the very first next generation game I played, and the very first PlayStation 4 game I ever played, was in fact Batman Arkham Knight, and I played that game like on my own time. I did all the side missions first, and then I did the story mission. So, like, the main story, it took me, like, about, I would say, 2 hours plus, and, like, maybe a couple days to actually get from the first mission to, like, the other mission, because I was just so focused on the side missions in the game with the GCPD and all the stuff you can do in the city with fighting crime, and it's just so much fun with that game. I had a blast playing it for the first time, and, yeah, it took me quite a while to actually get to the next actual story mission of the game. So that's why, another reason, like, I like to do the side missions first, and then move on to the main story missions. So that's why when I play Spider-Man PS4, I would just do the main first mission. You would hear my reaction, and then I would play the game on my own free time, and then review it, do a Radioactive review, and obviously I would do each intro for Radioactive Replay, because that way it would be something very different from your standard Spider-Man playthrough. Like, you would see like a new intro each time for each part, just like you see for this series and all the other Spider-Man series for Radioactive Replay. So yeah, what else? Like, again, Fractured Butthole looks incredible. Stick of Truth was pretty good, but Fractured Butthole just looks amazing. And fellow Spidey Squad member, It's Your Boy, is actually playing that game right now. So go and watch it. It's really funny. It's great. And if you guys want me to play that game on my channel, I could. And I love South Park and superheroes is the main theme of that game. And Stick of Truth, it was like, you know, sci-fi fantasy, like Lord of the Rings or something like that. Fractured Butthole, it's all about superheroes, and that's obviously right up my alley about superheroes and stuff. So if you want me to play that, sure. Right now we're focusing on Spider-Man and Prototype. And again, Prototype Playback is a really cool game. Or Prototype, I should say, is a great game, and Prototype Playback is just a series to kind of, you know, shed some love on that game that doesn't really get that much attention nowadays. If, you know, who knows, if Prototype Playback does well, which so far it seems to be doing pretty good, I can play the second one, which you guys seem to actually keep recommending to me, like, oh, I should play the second game once I beat the first game, and I would be down for that. That'd be very cool. The story of James Heller in Prototype 2 is very encapsulating. Again, I love the first one more than the second one, but the second one's still a very good game.
Yes.
And yeah, if you want me to play that game, I'd be more than happy to, but again, sadly, I don't think I would do intros for it. I would obviously do an intro for, like, part 1, but, like, throughout the other parts, like part 2, part 3, I don't think I would make an intro because that would be kind of a little hard since there's a lack of trailers pretty much for Prototype. And also, Activision copyright claimed my intro for Prototype Playback Part 1, which is very upsetting to me, of course. But yeah, you know, we'll just see what happens, and you guys seem to be very supportive of me playing that game, which is very happy for me to see, so thank you. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the future of this channel in regards to playing games. And also, again, another series that I have kind of been planning for a while is, I won't spoil it for you guys, but there is, in fact, something that I think I can play that will give you an insight in regards to how Insomniac Games is going to handle Spider-Man PS4 in terms of gameplay and story, and I think I could play it on this channel for you guys. It'd be very fun, and a fellow Spidey Squad member, as a hint of what game it could be, fellow Spidey Squad member Legit MHX is one of his favorite game series of all time, so I think he would actually like seeing me play that, and hopefully you guys will as well. You know, of course, with, like I was saying, Radioactive Replay, Ultimate Spider-Man is going to be the finale, I think. Spider-Man 2 is obviously another good contender, but I think that would be, like, the second to last one, because, in my opinion, like, Web of Shadows for me is my personal favorite Spider-Man game of all time, but I think Ultimate Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man game ever made, and that would be the best finale for the series overall, I think. And Spider-Man 2 would be the second to last one. Like, if Ultimate Spider-Man would be the finale, what would be the, you know, the second to last one, getting closer to, you know, the end, and I think Spider-Man 2 would be a good, you know, decision, and that'd be really fun to do. And yeah, like, other games on the PS2 is Spider-Man 3. You know, Spider-Man 3 on the PS2. Spider-Man 1, the movie game, and of course both PS1 versions of... oh snap, am I gonna lose this race, please? Oh no! Wow, that's sad. Dislikes. I can sense the dislikes coming.
Let's show him what I can do.
Well, what I can do is fail this race, Spider-Man. That's what I can do. Shucks, the dislikes are coming really hard. I can sense them. But yeah, I don't know. You know, a lot of cool things can happen in regards to what the game on the PS2, like, series of Spider-Man games I could be playing, and I'm really looking forward to Spider-Man 1 on the PS2, of course, the movie time game, and because that, like, Spider-Man PS1 was my very first Spider-Man game I ever played, but that game, the first Tobey Maguire movie tie-in game on the PS2, is amazing. It's so good. That opening intro is, like, so nostalgic for me. I don't even know if I have to make my own intro for the series because of that one intro already. It's just fantastic. Yeah, that game just brings a lot of memories and joy to my heart, and can't wait to play it for you guys, of course. Snap, game, I'm trying to not lose this race, please. I gotta focus. Please, I don't want to fail again. I can't believe I even failed this race. And I really hope I don't fail the arcade challenges, too. That would be pathetic.
Now that was awesome.
Thank you. God. That was really upsetting for me, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, come on. We have, how much more? We have, 5 more. Okay, we're getting close. Getting very close. Hopefully no giant, crazy task force robot tries to kill us or anything. That would suck. A lot. Really hard. Yeah, you know, definitely expect Radioactive review for this. Once the finale hits, of course. Might take a while to create, but I think you guys will like it. I have a really funny opening skit planned for the Radioactive review. Just like what I did with Spider-Man 3's Radioactive review. This will be the same thing with this game. Having a funny skit in the beginning, and I think you guys will really like it. You know, what else could I talk about, really? Collabs, you know, if we get more Spider-Man PS4 footage at Paris Games Week, definitely expect a lot of collaboration videos with other Spidey Squad members. Possibly talking about, like, you know, if, I don't know what we could get, like a trailer, maybe a demo, maybe just concept art. Maybe they're saving it for PlayStation Experience, and at Paris Games Week they would just show concept art, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
You know, who knows? Because at Paris Games Week 2015, they showed off a whole set of stuff for Ratchet & Clank. In Ratchet & Clank, we saw a gameplay demo with Ratchet, a gameplay demo with Clank, and a story trailer. So for Spider-Man PS4, even though, you know, Spider-Man PS4 isn't even, you know, or Ratchet & Clank, I should say, isn't on the same level of popularity as Spider-Man is, still, like, it was a Sony exclusive. So hopefully we do, in fact, get something like that at Paris Games Week for Spider-Man PS4, and I think it could be very interesting for people, you know, as something to see while waiting for an actual, you know, continuation, maybe a PlayStation experience. Because I think what's going to happen is Paris Games Week, I think maybe we could get a small trailer of sorts, maybe, hopefully, please, showing off Peter Parker. You know, because again, it's before Halloween, and Paris Games Week, they're right next to each other because Paris Games Week is on the 30th. And, you know, that'd be a really fun treat for people just before Halloween, I think, to see more of Spider-Man PS4. And, yeah, you know, if they show something very intriguing for people to speculate over and talk about, I think it could be very fun for the audience members at home to kind of go over in full detail and, you know, point out stuff with friends and kind of, you know, chat about on Twitter. And Insomniac could maybe kind of tell people, like, oh, you know, we're not at Paris Games Week, but maybe we could be at PlayStation Experience. Like, definitely, you know, stay tuned for PSX in December. And again, PSX is on December 9th through December 10th, so hopefully we get something there, because it wasn't at PlayStation Experience in 2016. And, yeah, hopefully they can redeem themselves from last year, because it was so upsetting last year when they weren't there. That we were all expecting it to be there, and it wasn't there. That was just obviously soul-crushing for a lot of the Spidey Squad members and myself. But hopefully this year they don't let us down, because they've already said, like, we won't have to wait that long for more information or more, you know, news or anything. So, you know, again, hashtag Insomniac We Trust. Like I keep saying, hashtag Insomniac We Trust. I think they will, in fact, if I have to put money on it, I am going to say yes. They will, in fact, be at Paris Games Week. And yes, at PlayStation Experience, we're going to get a release date. I don't know for sure if we're going to get a release date at Paris Games Week. But I think definitely at, like, the big PlayStation event, PlayStation Experience, we might get a release date. Because, again, PlayStation Experience is bigger than Paris Games Week. At least I think so. I want to webs rush to this thing, please. Thank you. So, yeah, if we get something like that at, you know, the conference, then hopefully it would be very exciting for people to look at. Ba-boom! Zipping all over the place. And, again, what is he attaching himself to? What is right in front of him? Nothing. It's the sky. The sky is in front of Spider-Man, which he is zipping himself towards. And at least that one was a building. But this, I guess he's aiming towards the ground or something? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh god. Come on. Getting close, please. I want to wrap this up. Come on, please.
Now that was awesome.
Yes, it was. But I'm very upset that I actually failed one of the races. I don't think that's ever happened before. That's pathetic. And I won't use the excuse, oh, I got distracted by the, you know, I was talking, so I'm not a good player when I talk. No, that's... Pff, come on. I understand that, but the main thing that you're focusing on when doing Let's Play is, in fact, the game. Commentary comes second, I think. Because, like, you see people like... Now we're getting to kind of, like, YouTube rants, I guess, guys. So, when you see people like Markiplier or Jacksepticeye, their main thing is to be an internet personality for the fans to have fun with. The game is just like a thing that they are using as like background stuff. The main reason why people click on a video of like, oh, PewDiePie is playing Cuphead. I don't think people are actually going to see PewDiePie play Cuphead. They're just seeing more of PewDiePie. Like, granted, of course, like, oh my god, if Spider-Man PS4 comes out and, oh, PewDiePie makes a video of him playing Spider-Man PS4, obviously that video might get like 10 million views maybe, because it's PewDiePie and it's Spider-Man, so put those two together, you're going to get tons of views on your hands. But the main reason why people are there is to actually see more of this person's personality unfold. And with someone like PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye, you mainly watch their gaming videos for their personality. I don't watch any of them because I, focus on my own YouTube channel, and I personally just listen to podcasts instead of people playing games nowadays. Granted, I did do that in the past where I watched Vanoss Gaming and H2O Delirious play like Injustice 2 or something like that, or GTA 5. Now I don't anymore. Now I listen to the PlayStation Bros because they're awesome people, and just listen to like podcasts about video games because they're like they're more intellectual discussions than just someone like saying, oh dang, or oh no, or oh snap, and they just swear all the time and they just yell at their screens and their in the game that they play, and they just blame like, oh, glitches, oh, it's so funny because it's glitching out, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. But that could just be me, or you guys might love them, or you might hate them, I don't know, but yeah, me personally, I just like more, in-depth discussions about games, rather than watching people play a game. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, I just personally have a different taste than others do. Because YouTube gamers are very popular nowadays, it's like a whole genre. They're freaking even featured on, like, talk shows nowadays. Like Markiplier and a girl gamer were featured on Jimmy freaking Kimmel, so, who am I to judge? Who knows? YouTube is the way of the future, guys. Just saying. Is that it? We have one more race. Where is it? Let's just end this. Oh, of course it's on the end of the map. Why wouldn't it be? Well, let's keep going. One more, and then we will end this episode. And I know, again, this episode is just a lot of rambling, a lot of discussions about different topics that were on my mind recently, probably about Spider-Man PS4, or, anything else that I could talk about. But still, it's just anything that is happening in regards to the Spidey Squad, future videos. Again, if you want to collaborate with me, DM me on Twitter and we could talk about it. I think it could be fun. And again, since this video is being recorded before Paris Games Week, hopefully we do in fact get some news that is actually worthy to talk about, because at San Diego Comic-Con we actually just got concept art, but that was still good to just kind of inform people about the game. And New York Comic-Con we got nothing. The future events, though, is Paris Games Week and PlayStation Experience. And after those, I have no idea. Like, once 2018 hits, what's going to happen, Like, what are we going to get after those events? E3 2018, and, I'm not too sure what else there could be, because if we do, in fact, get a release date for the game in December, like, PSX 2018, hopefully it's something that's, like, before, E3 2018, like, because Sean Lane has said it's, like, Spider-Man PS4 and all these other PlayStation exclusives are supposed to come out the first half of 2018, so hopefully that is true, and hopefully we do, in fact, get something of a release date either at Paris Games Week or PlayStation Experience to kind of ease everyone's nerves. Because, like, people keep saying, oh, even though it says 2018, maybe it could still be delayed or something, dumb like that. So, I don't know. But hopefully, like, the new footage that we hopefully will get at Paris Games Week or PlayStation Experience will have a lot of people's, issues be laid to rest, as I would like to say. But we'll just wait and see. Nope, didn't want to do that. Want to go up, please. And, of course, I go the wrong way, and I'm falling to my death. And by death, I just mean I'm falling the wrong way, because you can't die in this game from fall damage. No, again, not what I wanted. Okay. Please don't let me fail this again. That would be very upsetting. I'm already upset that I failed that one race. That's pathetic. No, what is happening, please? My aim is off today. 3 more, come on. Where is it? Last one!
I'm just...
Woo! Suit unlocked is the Hornet, which is pathetically stupid. Awesome sauce. And just roll. No problem. I don't need fall damage. Who cares? What an amazing journey, guys. So that brings an end to Part 9 of Radioactive Replay, everybody, for The Amazing Spider-Man 2. We just did all the races in the big time outfit, which you guys voted for. Vote in the next poll, which is already on Twitter, for the suit you want me to wear and fighting people in the arcade challenges. I can't believe I lost the race in this part. Hopefully, I don't lose the final challenge in the arcade mode for the part 10 of this series, because that final challenge is pretty hard on hard mode, I think. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Fingers crossed for Paris Games Week. Peace out.